My dear students, welcome back to the lectures of formal languages and automata theory. Here we are going to look at another example of PDA. Number of A's are greater than number of B's. So the given language is that number of A's must be greater than number of B's. So see here, what are the strings we have taken for the given language? A, B. You see here in this string, the number of A's are greater than B. Here also, number of A's are greater than number of B's. Number of A's are greater than number of B's. Number of A's are greater than number of B's, like that. So whatever the string you take, you have to take with more number of A's and lesser number of B's. Number of A's must be greater than number of B's. So this is how we are going to take here. And the thing is that we are going to construct a PDA for the given language. Let us consider one string which is taken here, which we have taken here. Let us consider the string AAB, and you see the verify whether the pushdown automata accept this particular string or not. So always we know that we will read the first input symbol. We read the first input symbol, and what is our top of the stack? Take top of the stack. We all know that top of the stack is initially the top of the stack is Z0. Initially top of the stack is Z0, and we are going to insert A. So when we read the input symbol A, top of the stack is Z0. What the stack will be containing A Z0. And now we are going to process the next input symbol A. Already the top of the stack is A. The next input symbol is A, top of the stack is A. What we will do, we will insert one more A into the stack. We'll insert one more A into the stack. Now, the next input symbol we are going to read is B, and when the top of the stack is A here, see here, on the top of the stack is A, the next input symbol is B. Input symbol is B, top of the stack is A. What we will do, we'll perform pop operation. Well, all right, we'll perform pop operation. So what do you mean by pop operation? We are going to delete one element in the top of the stack. Now the stack is remaining with only A Z0. Stack is remaining with only A Z0. So I asked you to take delta at the end of the string. So the string is over here. Now we are going to read the input symbol delta. Whenever I read input symbol delta, top of the stack is A. We will not perform any operation. We will just go to the final state Q1 with the input symbol Z0. The input symbol Z0 or with the input symbol A. So here we have no input symbol, right? We have read delta as input symbol because the string is over, and whenever the string is over, whenever delta is encountered and the top of the stack is A, we will not perform any operation, either push or pop. We will just go to the final state Q1. This is how we are going to perform. So only thing you need to remember here is whenever you take more number of A's than B's, whenever we are having more number of A's than B's, so please make sure that this is not correct transition. Whatever the transition I have written previously, that is our correct transition. Delta, whenever delta is encountered with input symbol A, I am going to the state Q1 by using Z0. So A or Z0. This is the correct transition. Delta comma A slash Z0 is the correct transition from Q0 to Q1. Okay. So this is how we are going to do, and we will also take another example. We will see one more string, and we will see here. So we will take the string 3A's and 2B's. Okay, 3A's and 2B's. First, what we will do, we will go for reading first input symbol A, and top of the stack is what is the top of the stack? Top of the stack usually containing Z0. So on top of the stack is Z0. When I read input symbol A, top of the stack is Z0. When I read input symbol A, what I will get? A Z0 I will get. So now top of the stack is A. Now another input symbol A, and top of the stack is A. I am going to another input symbol is A. Top of the stack is A. What I will do? I will perform push operation. Please remember what operation we are. Push operation means we are going to insert one more A into the stack. What is another input symbol? A. Another input symbol A. Top of the stack is A. What I will do? Push operation only. So I am going to insert I'm going to insert one more A into the stack. One more A into the stack. Now I'm going to read input symbol B. So when I read input symbol B, on top of the stack is A. What I will do, I'll perform push operation. So I'm delete one A from the stack. When I read one more B, on top of the stack is A. So top of the stack is A. When I read one more B, top of the stack is A. What I will again, I'll perform pop operation. So what is the stack remaining with A Z0? And what is the string I'm going to read here? Delta, right? String is over. When I read delta, on top of the stack is A. I am not performing any operation. With the input symbol Z0, I am just going to the state Q1. So this is how we are going to do. You take any string and you have to do like this. Whenever, if you have more number of A's and more number of A's than B's. This is the example we have done. And see, the instantaneous description is also given very clearly. Please remember that this is not the correct transition here. I have written wrong, and here the transition is delta comma A slash Z0. Whenever it takes, whenever the top of the stack is A and the input symbol is delta, it moves to the state Q1 by accepting the input symbol Z0. It goes to the final state Q1. This is the correct transition. Please remember. This is the instantaneous description for the given constructed PDA. Nothing is there. Whatever the things we have written there, whatever the things we have described in the push down automata, the same things we have written here. You can go through. You'll understand all the push and pop operations. And finally, what is this? You take any string and you can accept. You can process the string. You can process the string, and you follow this. You follow the example 1 for testing process, or for verifying whether the string accepts the PDA, accepted by this PDA or not. So this is what I want to explain you. This is the example. So we'll meet in the next video lecture with one more example. Thank you.